Hi. Hello, Hoplite Dan. Hi, Satomori and Jay Coper. Welcome. Welcome back, everyone. Hi, Skag. Okay. Okay, I have a bit of a problem where, like, I would like to wear glasses when I sing if I don't have my lenses because I cannot see very well, but my glasses, my new frames are very thick, so it's kind of uncomfortable to wear headphones with, and the solution could be to get new in-ear monitors. But I also don't want to buy something new. So I will wear the old glasses that I sat on. Let me see. If I can find them, that is. Can't find anything these days. Is it on this table here? No. Wait. Jogging memory. Here. Fantastic. Ooh, there is. Smudge of oil. Okay. Grease. Alright. We're good. Great. Hi Maz. Sorry, yeah, the last stream was pretty short. I do apologize if you missed it. My memory barely walks, no way it's jogging. You know, that's very true, actually, for me too. Or maybe my memory is decent. Sometimes I wish my memory were worse. You know, like how there are some people, like some ways people respond to trauma or just like really bad events in their lives is like they forget about it. I don't have that. I have like the opposite of that, where I just like I have a montage of bad memories that can play at any time. It's pretty sad. It's like having your least favorite movies on DVD. Well, back in the day, I guess, when DVD and VHS were like what you had to rely on for the most part. Let's say VHS because that's even before Blockbuster was really popularized. Yeah. And hijack it slow. Hello, Quantum Goose Cloud. Wait, I should apologize. No, absolutely not. How is you? I am not in the most optimal condition these days. I think I've just been feeling very faint. I think it's probably not great. So I've been trying to be more attentive to just like what I'm eating, what I'm doing, and just like maybe we're doing a bit of recalibrating these past few days because I haven't been in the best mental or physical state. So I did mention this last time too. Just trying to make things get better so I can work on the things I really want to work on without having these hurdles, unnecessary hurdles. I watched about 5 minutes of the last one because I was working, but I'm here for this whole thing. Oh, great. Happiness is good health and bad memory. Are you eating well? Yeah, I think for some time I was kind of neglecting that aspect of my life and not really focusing on on that. So these days, just being a lot more attentive to that. Yeah. I think I have been very stressed out. I've been getting very much in my head with all the just assembling of my demos again. It's just like wondering, is this song really as good as I thought it was, or is it really polished enough to be in an album? But again, it's just not to think of it too deeply and don't get crazy about it. Yeah. Any bad memories you'd be willing to share with the rest of the class? I don't know if there are many I can like I can openly share right now, but one time my dad gave me a piece of good news when I was 4 years old, and I was really excited, so I ran and hugged him, but it was actually a stranger that I was hugging. When I looked up, and I've talked about this story before, but I looked up and I was hugging this random black man who I didn't know, but he was very nice about it. But I cried all the way home because I was so embarrassed. So that's a memory that I think about sometimes. Yeah. Hi, Winter Titan. Nice to see you again. Chat treating this like 21 questions. Yeah, it's all right. Okay, I'm gonna start with Like I Need You because I only know an excerpt of this one anyway. And it is my first song of the day, so. You should watch a show that makes you happy and you won't get bored watching it on repeat. I've been watching the Great British Baking Show. I've been actually binge watching it pretty severely. I've been trying to finish my book, but it's a little too depressing for me to finish right now. Or like, I feel like I've been reading too much of it for the mental state I've been in. You know, sometimes you just gotta avoid certain books or certain just things that make you sad. I'm definitely someone who turns to books and movies and TV shows for comfort more than emotion or the art of it. So I can't watch sad movies or read sad books because people say it's like, oh, it's a great piece of literature or one of the greatest movies of all time. I'm not going to watch it if it's going to make me sad. Unless I'm in a great mental state, then I can explore that territory. Yeah. Oh my goodness, Matthew, that's actually, you definitely have beat me in terms of traumatizing encounter with a stranger as a child. Oh, you had the same experience when you were a child too, Dusty? Gosh. Huh. You know what? Maybe we're all not as alone, but I can tell that since you guys remember these things, it's probably been haunting you for quite some time too. Hope you can find some peace. Baby, I call in the dead of night, but you don't need me like I need you. Pray that I won't be alone. Baby, I call in the dead of night, but you don't need me like I need you. Pray that I won't be alone. Laying on the bed, waiting for your text. Baby, there's nothing left. Faded, I'm a wreck. Afraid what's coming next. Wish we never met. Laying is to rest, but baby, I beg you. Too soon with the drunk call in the middle of the night. You took in my fall. Didn't really mean to interrupt. Yeah, but if you change your mind, then hit me up. Pain, that's an option. No time for nonsense. Can't ask you nothing. Drink, feeling nauseous. Too many toxins, not even conscious. Say nothing more, baby. Pain, that's an option. No time for nonsense. Can't ask you nothing. Drink, feeling nauseous. Too many toxins, not even conscious. Say nothing more, baby. We're better on our own. Tonight I'm getting thrown. She never coming home. So, baby, I call in the dead of night, but you don't need me like I need you. Pray that I won't be alone. And I will sing that up to there. Thank you. And I didn't respond earlier to OMG, the Great British Bake Off. That's such a comfort watch. Yes, I am so grateful for that show. It really makes me want to bake as well. I like baking, but I don't have like a very big space for baking. Like you need a big oven for a lot of things, but I use my air fryer, so I'm quite limited in what I can bake, but it does make me want to get back into it. These days I've been so overwhelmed that I've like overall stopped cooking and baking. Like I'm not baking bread like I usually do. I haven't been making hummus or pesto or whatever. Yeah, so I'm trying to kind of get a grip these days. I think I wrote literally in my journal today, like, it's time to get a grip, because life has been a little strange. It's weird because I don't feel like I'm in a hopeless state, and yet I feel in a very numb state, like everything's been muted, and so there's a lot of noise underneath it all that I probably need to hash out a bit. you like the subtle racism in the show. I watched the latest season, so I haven't really seen so much of that. But yeah. Yeah. I'm in a tough spot in life right now, and your singing makes me feel better. Thanks. I'm sorry to hear that, Master Soda Pop. I'm definitely there with you, and I hope that it can bring you great comfort. I'm glad to hear it can bring you comfort, but also, I want to also get to that place with music again where I feel like it's healing me, because these days I'm just like, yeah. So we can sing my original song, Mama, and it was recently Mother's Day, so I wrote this song for my mom a few years ago. Mother says it's cold tonight, put your coat on, button up until your chin, layer up those mittens, don't make her worry through the night, it's hard enough to be apart. She wants to tuck you into bed and kiss you on the head. You're growing up too fast, so why don't you call home today? Couldn't hurt to let her know you're okay. 'Cause the holiday season is here. She misses you, it's so clear. Mama, I miss you, I love you. Mama, I'm sorry I'm so far away this Christmas Day. Met your friend the other day, heard your worries. I hope she's eating every meal and going outside. Oh, you know me too well. I'll try to put my health first, if that'll help you feel at ease. And in no time I'll be at home. You see how much I've grown. But when did this time pass? Sometimes I'm a little afraid that I won't keep every promise I've made. 'Cause the holiday season is here, and you couldn't be farther from here. Mama, I miss you, I love you. Mama, I'm sorry I'm so far away this Christmas Day. Can't always be my best on every single call, and yet you tell me that I make you stand tall. Mama, I love you, I love you. Mama, you'll tell me that it's all okay each Christmas Day. Thank you, that was Mama, an original song. What ironic lyrics try to put health first to put your mind at ease. Yeah, I mean, this song is pretty relevant right now. Thank you, Rage for 5. Do you think having a long talk with Mama Yeji might help you recenter? I don't know. What did I choose the shirt to match your hair? I didn't. This was not intentional. I just wear this shirt a lot these days, or usually just on the regular because it's comfortable. But yeah, okay. What was I saying? Oh yeah, having a long talk with Mom. Yeah, these days I feel like, you know, sometimes I go through phases where it's a bit harder to reach out. I've been going through a bit of a phase right now where it's a little tough to reach out to family in general. And that's not because I have a bad relationship with them. It's more just like sometimes I go through phases where I'm kind of maybe mourning something from childhood, and when things don't feel great and you're like thinking about rough times when you were growing up, it's kind of hard to reach out. And I felt guilty that coincided with Mother's Day. Not that I didn't reach out at all, but I think it's definitely one of those things that keeps a songwriter, so you just write about it instead. But I do love my mother very much, and I hope she knows always. Keaton, thank you so much for the 41st month, and Kanemi fan, thank you for the 36th month. Thanks for the hype train. Maybe a long talk with Teo will work better. Maybe. I have an exam tomorrow. Hopefully it goes well. Yes, good luck. Good luck, Maz, on your exam. Yeah. You said, how are you? I missed the last stream because of time zone. I will stop sleeping. No, don't stop sleeping. Thank you for being here today. It's very important to sleep enough. Thanks, Jacob, for the resubscription too, for the 30th month. So this next song is Visions of Gideon by Sufjan Stevens. Beautiful song. Okay. Kept my streak alive by talking and streamed during concert. Yes! Oh my gosh, I hope it was great. Family can be tough, Yeji. Sorry you're experiencing these feelings, but feelings remind us we are alive. Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, I think there's always gonna be this kind of, there's always a bit of up and down, sort of. There's a range of emotions. Because I think family is always pretty complicated. Yeah. I have loved you for the last time. Is it a video? Is it a video? I have touched you for the last time. Is it a video? Is it a video? For the love, the laughter of the up to yours. Is it a video? Is it a video? For the love, the laughter of the up to yours. Is it a video? Is it a video? Is it a video? I have loved you for the last time. Visions of Gideon. Visions of Gideon. And I have kissed you for the last time. Visions of Gideon. Visions of Gideon. For the love, the laughter, I flew up to yours. Is it a video? Is it a video? For the love, the laughter, I flew up to yours. Is it a video? Is it a video? For the love, the laughter, I flew up to your arms. Visions of Gideon. Visions of Gideon. For the love, the laughter, I flew up to your arms. Visions of Gideon. Visions of Gideon. Visions of Gideon. Thank you. That was Visions of Gideon by Sufjan Stevens. Thanks, Gak, for gifting us up to JK Operator. Thanks, Huffla Dan, for gifting us up to J. Coperman. And terrible British accent has been redeemed. Alright, very good job to all of you for finding J. Cooper doppelgangers, I suppose, yeah. And so the best thing to do with complex feelings is just sit with them and listen for a long while before you decide what to do. Yeah, I think that's kind of what I've been doing. I'm kind of like, I was talking to my sister about it the other day. I'm just like, I feel like I'm a therapy veteran. Like I've been in this kind of space of talking about feelings and being very emotive and being very, I guess having to be self-aware of all these things that are going on inside your head. I've been doing this for like a decade now, so every time I have a conversation with like a new therapist or a new person, they're just like, "Yo, you're very self-aware." I hear it a lot, but it's funny because that doesn't always lead to being able to make those changes very quickly or get yourself out of a rut. Sometimes it's even more frustrating to be aware of the issues and then not quite know what to do next with those feelings. So yeah, but I have faith. That is all that matters sometimes. And pi has been redeemed here. The digits of pi I've memorized: 3.1415926 25897933846264338379502884197693993751058 20974945923378164062862099868. Thank you. Also, this is kind of related to TVA, the point in redemption just now. I love imitating the different accents on the Great British Baking Show. There are a lot of people from not just Britain, but like different European countries, and so they've got very fascinating accents sometimes, or just different regions of different countries too. I find that self-awareness is always the first step to change. A lot of people don't know how to translate that to action, though. Yes, and sometimes you're just not really capable of it at the time. It's like I think we forget that sometimes being mentally, struggling with mental illness can be just as like challenging to change as like if you're struggling with a physical illness. You can't just expect a broken leg to suddenly mend itself. So it's not really an overnight kind of change. It takes a lot of time and effort and patience and support. So you always have to be surrounding yourself with a loving support group. Yeah. So also thank you for the hype train support. I just want to say again, I don't know if I said it again. I probably did. How do you instill faith in the faithless? I think it's tough because I truly believe that there is a point when it's actually really hard to recover from your struggle. Like if it's a mental struggle, if you are very much not wanting to get better. I think it's also just finding what brings you joy, what ties you to your life, I suppose. Yeah. It doesn't have to be something grand. I'm going to drop the accent now because it's distracting, but I feel like there are a lot of like simple things in life that I enjoy even if I'm really struggling mentally. I feel like I find life to be very beautiful and very special. So I mean, in the past, especially when I was like a teenager, it was much harder to handle these kinds of intense emotions, and I felt very much like, oh my god, it's the end of the world, I want to disappear, which was rough, and I'm sure a lot of people experience the same thing. But I think now the way I experience it is I can feel very sad and low for an extended period of time, but it never gets to like an extreme point where I'm like, oh wow, this is just not worth trying to get out of. I feel like at least there's that. So that is my little bit of optimism. Yeah. I imitate accents I observe on The Walking Dead. Officer Rick Grimes, for reference, a hero. I'm not familiar with as familiar with the characters on that show. I know of the show though. Hi, Gabe. There was this person on the show from this Dutch contestant on the show, and he had a pretty great accent. Like, he was saying, these are all the rage these days. Like, he was trying to say all the rage, in case for some people didn't know what I was just trying to say, but without the context. But I thought that was pretty great. I really liked his accent. Some people don't have quite a particular accent, but more like a certain rhythm or tone, like a very musical way of talking. There's this girl who had a really interesting sort of like I don't care sort of way of speaking, and she always just felt like she was wandering in there by accident, but she was so talented, and she'd just be like, yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm just gonna see what happens, because I mean, this is what my mom told me to do. And so like every time she's talking, she's just, yeah, like her notes were always going like kind of anyway, we shall go on. Do I listen to Claro? Not really. That's called Attitude. It's not even she seemed like a very pleasant person. It was just very casual. Like, she's very chill. Okay. 달이 익어가니 서둘러 쳐든 비야 민들레 한 송이 들고 사랑이 어지러이 떠다니는 밤이야 날아가 사뿐히 이르렴 뺑뺑한 어둠 사이로 떠오르는 기분 이 거대한 무중력에 호기정에도 두렵진 않을 거야 푸르른 우리 위로 커다란 strawberry moon 한 scoop 나에게 너를 맡겨볼래 에요 바람이 새로 질러 날아오르는 기분 so cool 사이 어떻게 더 완벽해 Wait, these lyrics? Let me just make sure. Yes, hi me. I want to make sure these are the right lyrics. Okay. And now, second verse. 다시 마주하기 어려운 행운이야 온몸에 심장이 뛰어 오히려 기꺼이 헤매고픈 밤이야 너와 길이 될 수 있다면 맞잡은 서로의 손으로 출입구를 허문 이 무한함의 끝과 끝 So very moon and scope 나에게 너를 맡겨볼래 에어 바람이 새로 질러 날아오르는 기분 so cool 세상이 어떻게 더 완벽해 Okay, I'll sing that up to there. Thank you. And okay, I was gonna say also 3 ads, girls, you eating good. I'm sorry about the ads. Ads really do not pay me a lot, though. I will just put that out there. It's kind of sad. Right. We love ads. Ads support the channel. It's okay. I mean, we don't have to pretend to like ads either. Though I am someone who does like ads because I've said this before. We got rid of our cable television when I was like 5 years old, and so I've just had a fascination around ads for a long time. I just tend to find them pretty funny and interesting, depending on how well the ad is made, that is. But you know. Hello. You said, hi Yukina, you said ads used to be nice, now Twitch just give 1 penny per ad. Yeah, it's, I don't know, it's pretty rough out here. But welcome in. Yeah. I actually do like ads sometimes. It's a good break. Yeah, everyone needs a break from me here and there. I think I'd be really like frustrated if I had to keep hearing my own voice for a long time. So. The prescription ads have some bangers. Yeah, I used to, whenever an ad would play a lot while I was watching a TV series or something on a website, I would just like memorize the ad, and then every time it came up I would start to recite along with it. There was a show, yeah, okay, I think it was a show Damien or something. At some point they were advertising this show over and over again, so I just memorized the whole ad. I also memorized an ad for sanitary pads. Yeah, it was an Always Infinity ad, and I knew the whole thing, and I was pretty proud of that. So I think that's a fun way to use like repetitive ad breaks. Yeah, I canceled Netflix so that I could keep my YouTube Premium. Oh, yeah, I don't understand that model of like paying for an ad version. I don't know, that bothers me a lot. No. Well, thank you, Icy Frost. I appreciate people being a good sport about it. I take tea, my dear. I like my toast done on one side, and you can hear it in my accent when I talk. I'm an Englishman in New York. See me walking down Fifth Avenue, a walking cane here at my side. Take it everywhere I walk. I'm an Englishman in New York. Oh, I'm an alien. I'm a legal alien. I'm an Englishman in New York. Oh, I'm an alien. I'm a legal alien. I'm an Englishman in New York. Maketh man, as someone said, and he's the hero of the day. It takes a man to suffer ignorance and smile. Be yourself, no matter what they say. the only one. Gentleness, sobriety are rare in this society. At night a candle's brighter than the sun. Takes more than combat gear to make a man. Takes more than license for a gun. Confront your enemies, avoid them when you can. A gentleman will walk but never run. If manners maketh man, as someone said, and he's the hero of the day. It takes a man to suffer ignorance and smile. Be yourself no matter what they say. Oh, I'm an alien, I'm a legal alien, I'm an Englishman in New York. Oh, I'm an alien, I'm a legal alien, I'm an Englishman in New York. While the birds are partying it up outside. Thank you, that was Englishman in New York by Sting. Korea has so many catchy ads. Have you heard the one for thanks 부대찌개? I haven't, but I know what you mean. I don't have TV in Korea, so I have actually even greater fascination with when I see Korean advertisements, because they're pretty active. Like there's a lot going on usually, and it's they're always like full of celebrities, because celebrity endorsements are like huge in Korea. So even like all the banks here, the major banks have celebrities endorsing them, or celebrity models, and it's always been pretty interesting to see here, because you don't see like Bank of America hiring Angelina Jolie to like hold the card and be like, you know. But in Korea, they've got all the K-pop stars and actors being like, you should sign up with this bank. Yeah, I don't even think they necessarily all use the bank, so it's pretty funny. My 3 favorite Pokemon. Well, actually, recently I've grown to really like Ditto, because there's been an event going on in Korea, in Seoul. It's like a Ditto festival. I think it's all month or something, and they just have the mall and the lake and the whole area decked out with Ditto. And I've been learning more about that Pokemon. I really like it. As for other Pokemon, I can't quite think of which ones I like right now off the top of my head. Korean ads are Super Bowl tier. Yeah, I think a lot of them are really funny, in a good way. They're very entertaining. So whenever I go to like a friend's house or someplace in Korea where there's a TV, I tend to watch the ads a lot. Like on the subway, people are all on their phones. I'm usually like looking at the screen up there that like has an ad. I just kind of like watch it all the way through, and it keeps playing the same like rotation of ads, and I just watch it over and over again. Yeah. I also really like seeing the like Hollywood movie ads, and then seeing how they spell it at the end, because you know it has to be like the Korean spelling of whatever name it is. And usually if it's a children's movie, they have a tendency to make like a separate title for it in Korean. Like I know that Despicable Me was not just called like Despicable Me. It wasn't like that. They made a new title for it. But for the like bigger like Hollywood movies, I don't know, what is it, like PG-13 movies and up, it's like they just keep the name the same with funny spelling. So like the new movie Thunderbolts, the Marvel movie, they call it in Korean Thunderbolts, which I find really funny to read. Though I'm like, yeah, how else could they do it? But it's pretty funny. I remember the original Jake from State Farm commercial where he was a fat white man. I remember when I was younger, I really liked the Chef Boyardee ads. I thought those were really funny because the can would like always fall off the shelf in the supermarket and roll all the way home. They just did that for every ad, but it was fun. And it worked every time for me. I thought it was really entertaining. I think before I do my own song, I'll sing Soft Spot. Have I met the Hongdae guy yet? No, but I've seen clips of him on the internet. I don't think I'd be able to handle meeting that person. He'd probably just, what is it? I'd like short circuit. My brain would be like, Some people have this overwhelming, like, presence, or what is it? Overwhelming way of interacting with people. And I think he's one of those people that would give me a social panic attack. But I do it for you. I just always thought that you knew. It's what you do to me. I'm wrapped around your finger and I can't stop. You know I got a soft spot for you. You know I got a soft spot for you. Baby, can you see? You're everything that I'm not. You know I got a soft spot for you. You know I got a soft spot for you. Too late on wonderful, baby. I just don't need somebody else to throw me aside. But I'm up all night thinking about how it could be you to change my heart. But I don't like anybody tell me why it's different with you. Don't believe in love, but no one makes me feel like you do. I don't say it much cause I just always thought that you knew. Oh, it's what you do to me. I'm wrapped around your finger and I can't stop. You know I got a soft spot for you. You know I got a soft spot for you. Baby, can you see? I need you cause you're everything that I'm not. You know I got a soft spot for you. You know I got a soft spot for you. For you. For you. For you. You know I got a soft spot for you. It's what you do to me. I'm wrapped around your finger and I can't stop. You know I got a soft spot for you. You know I got a soft spot for you. Thank you very much. That was Soft Spot by Keshi. Hi Phil, welcome back. I'm doing alright. Right now Yeju strikes me as a Squirtle, but one from the gang Squirtle squad with the sunglasses. Someone actually gave me a keychain of the sunglasses Squirtle at TwitchCon. One of the viewers from this channel is very nice. Thank you so much. And I was gonna say, actually, out of the starter Pokemon, I do actually prefer Bulbasaur. I think it's always been my starter Pokemon pick. Yeah. Do you watch One Piece? I don't, sorry. I have a hard time getting into something that I know is gonna last forever. Like, I feel like One Piece is one of those things that's just too much lore for me to hop on the train now. Like, if I grew up with it, maybe, because then I wouldn't really have to do much catching up. Yeah. Bulbasaur gang, rise up, yes. I like the easy road. No, I mean, I don't really know what, like, the differences are. I don't think I'm a Pokemon expert, even though I did grow up with a lot of, like, Pokemon around me and in the house, but I feel like I just like I really like the look of Bulbasaur, too. Yeah. Although I'm not as into the evolution Venusaur. I always get a little sad every time they evolve, but yeah. I remember that one time with Katsuo and Yeju posted the Bulbasaur cutout, and that spawned so many memes. Yes. I was like, it's so long, just a year ago, and then I started, and oh my gosh, it's just so peak. Really? Huh. Maybe I should open my mind to it. But I don't know. I feel like I have a hard time watching anime sometimes because there's like a lot of like filler. Well, it depends on what you watch though, but not that I dislike it though. Overall, I have seen a lot of anime before, but I'm definitely not as well versed in all the like classics as everyone else. Do you have a natural dislike of water-based Pokemon due to your real-life water-related allergy? I don't think so, but maybe. I mean, maybe it's something I need to unpack in like a therapy session or something. Who knows? Yeju hates it when Pokemon and people evolve. Noted. If people evolve for the better, I'm all for it. If Pokemon evolve and they're not cute, I don't know how I feel about that. It's kind of like I've been playing the Tamagotchi app, like the game, and they've got like some really terrible looking evolutions there. Like, I got so depressed when they're like, your Tamagotchi is turning into a teenager, and then I'm like, oh boy, and then it's like the ugliest looking creepy lemon thing. It just looked like a lemon with a kind of like suggestive perverted like smile. It was really creepy looking. I didn't like it, and I was so happy when it grew up. Yeah, that's just like the middle phase is usually the worst phase. It's like honestly probably a jab at the teenage angst phase. You can filter fillers out because there's an episode list of fillers. Oh, interesting. Huh. I got much less cute as I evolved. No. No. Give yourself some credit. Like in life, middle phase is ugliest for humans. I think my ugliest phase was middle school though. That was when I was the least confident, and also just the most awkward. Like feeling, I guess the feeling was worse than how I actually looked. Just being in middle school, so it's just a terrible feeling, constantly. I'll sing an older original song. This one's called, what is this one called? My brain is all wrong, that's what I nicknamed it, yeah. Sleepless, I get in bed at night. I know I'll lay awake, tossing, turning, pounding head till 3 a.m. Rest Rather not fall asleep too soon, got too much to do. If I never rest, then tomorrow's test waits until the moon falls. Spoke to myself for far too long. My brain is all wrong. Need more distractions. The rivers run dry. It's colder inside, closer to where I want to go. But why do I seem lost? Winding roads and missing tracks, covered in snow. Preacher, but can't forgive myself. A fool to change the game. Every time I try to play, I'm to be blamed. No way, all the things I've made worthless anyway. I am giving in to the talk within, getting on the first train. Spoke to myself for far too long. My brain is all wrong. Need more distractions. The rivers run dry. It's colder inside. Rivers run dry. It's colder inside. Thank you. That was an original song that I did not properly title. I'm in my Ivysaur phase. Like, what's that thing on your back face? Wait, I need to see a proper picture of Ivysaur. Wait, but I think Ivysaur looks pretty cool. Yeah, okay, Venusaur is just, Venusaur is terrible. Why does Venusaur have to... Also, I don't like that Ivysaur is more blue. I do just like the general, like, if we like stick to the green a bit more, I feel like that's pretty nice. Also, I forgot to mention, I've also mentioned this before on stream, but like in a past stream, that I tend to read manga more than I watch anime, because I can control the pace at which I read it, and also I feel like I appreciate the artwork more when it's just like, when I can just see all the illustrations and imagine the artist making each one. I don't know, I like that too. There are times when I speed read too, but I feel like I don't really read like too fast either. But yeah, in general, if you're kind of like, when you're reading something, you can get through the story quicker or slower depending on how you want to enjoy it. Ivysaur is more blue because it's in its emo phase. Yeah. Can you show a picture of your lemon Tamagotchi thing that you keep referencing? I sure can, if I can find it. Let's look for it. Okay, let me see. I still have the Met Gala pictures open. Tamagotchi lemon character, maybe. Oh no, it's not here. Wait. Oh, Jamie, thank you so much for the 3-stream streak. Man, it was like the most terrible thing. I need to find it, but, Tamagotchi. No, now they're just showing the cute one. This isn't the right one. There was like the ugliest, creepiest looking thing. I will find it. I will not stop until I found it. Hello, character. Oh, okay. It's okay. I found it. Oh my god. Yeah, this is pretty terrible. Okay, cuz it starts off really cute and then just gets like really scary looking. Let me just open it in a new tab so that we can see it in better quality. Oh my god, that's the stuff of nightmares. Alright, where is my window capture? Here it is. I think this is it. Wait. Why isn't it? 1 second, sorry. I have a hard time finding the tab. That's not the right tab. That's the right tab. Okay. This is it. This is the thing that I ended up having to take care of. And you know, you have to feed it and you have to play with it and put it to bed and give it baths and stuff, and the whole time it's just looking at you like, and I was just like, no, god, no. Well, it's not as bad. No, you have to see other pictures. Maybe this one doesn't represent it well enough, because if you don't think that's bad, then I don't know. Like, okay, because when it's evolving, right, it's like glowing, and then you see the outline of it and it suddenly starts to form, and this is what it looks like when it's evolving. It's like, yeah, nothing should look at you like that when you're giving it a bath. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure it's cuter like in anime format or whatever, however they draw it, but let me actually look up the character on its own. I mean, honestly, this isn't much better. Let me show you guys. This is what it looks like. It's like, I think this is much better, if anything, but in the game it's, I don't know, it doesn't translate very well to like this format of animation. Like this 3D version is just like, this is what it looks like when I put it to bed. Like this is the worst thing to witness. Like, I'm sorry, but it was so cute, and then it became whatever that is. Yeah. And I'm very passionate about taking care of my Tamagotchis. Like when I am playing the app, playing the game, which I mean, I don't play it super often these days, but I do the thing. Yeah, I do the rounds. I do everything I need to do. You know, pick up after them, and I clean them, feed them, and it's really disheartening when they look like they're about to, you know, attack you. Yeah. I just evolved because you said that. Talk about terrifying people, I believe. Yeah. I had the original Tamagotchi egg device thingy. The screen was like a tiny mono Game Boy one, but looks like the graphics haven't evolved much since then. Yeah, I mean, the Tamagotchi is kind of appreciated for that, I guess, like the nostalgia factor. I feel like they've been on the rise more these days, or at least like knockoff versions of it I've been seeing here and there too. Hi Pepsio. Now I will sing the next song. Hold me close and hold me fast. The magic spells you cast. This is Love on Roses. It's too low. When you kiss me, heaven sighs, and though I close my eyes, I see love on roses. When you press kiss me to your heart. I'm in a world apart, a world where roses bloom. And when you speak, angels sing from above. Everyday words seem to turn into love songs. Give your heart and soul to me, and life will always be la vie en rose. Quand il me prend dans ses bras, il me parle de bas, je vois la vie en rose. Il me dit des mots d'amour, des mots de tous les jours, et ça me fait quelque chose. Elle est entrée dans mon cœur, on n'est pas de bonheur dont j'ai connu la cause. C'est lui pour moi, moi pour lui dans la vie. Il me l'a dit là, j'aurai pour la vie. Et dès que je l'aperçois, alors je sens en moi mon cœur qui bat. And that was La Vie en Rose. Thank you. Wait, I have a question about the Tamagotchi. The original Tamagotchi. Was there a way to mute it? Because if there was, as a child, I didn't know how to mute it, and I would run into a lot of uncomfortable situations because of the sound. Like just, it would just like start beeping or whatever during like church sermons. Because when I was younger, we'd go to church every Sunday, and I would take my Tamagotchi, and then it'd just be like doing whatever it usually does. And thank you, AB and Super Cool and Pancake. Bang it till the speaker breaks. Oh, that doesn't sound great. Okay, there was, but not a button on the outside. Okay, that makes sense then. Maybe why I didn't understand. Things have to be like right in front of me, maybe. So when I was younger, I thought Tamagotchis were really, really, really hard to keep alive. And I don't know if this holds true for if you're like an adult or something. Because I was like thinking about challenging myself to take care of a Tamagotchi again. But also, I feel like it'd be expensive. More than it's worth. You had to read it in the manual. Ugh, I don't read manuals. Note to self, don't trust Yeju with a real baby. Well, I mean, I feel like with a real baby, I would read the manual because, you know, I feel like I'd want to, at least I'd be responsible enough with a new baby to read the instruction manual, at least, right? Because every baby comes with one, right? Right? Probably. After you, like, snip the twisty ties to get it out of the box or whatever. And then there's, like, probably an instruction manual there, I assume. Yeah. Please share the instruction manual. I bet it's hilarious. Maybe. Or maybe it's, like, very moving. Or just informational, purely. No emotion. Yeah, I wonder how many graham crackers you have to feed the baby. How many head pats you need to give it. Yeah. What if the baby evolves into a lemon? Oh, man, I really hope it doesn't, because I never heard anything about that. And I would like a heads up if that is going to happen, so I can at least emotionally prepare myself for that. Because as a parent, you know, you're supposed to love your child or lemon unconditionally. So, yeah, I'd have to prepare for that for sure. Maybe I'd come to terms with it if I have, like, at least 7 years to prepare beforehand. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. But I have this thought where, like, if I have a kid, I kind of want Teo to be able to meet my future child. and then we'll make Teo the Godfather. That means that I'd have to be in a time crunch, which is not great, because I haven't read the instruction manual yet. So, we need to get started probably on reading up how to assemble the pieces. Okay, here we go. Sometimes I feel like I don't have a partner. Sometimes I feel like my only friend is the city I live in, the city of angels. Lonely as I am, together we cry. I drive on his streets 'cause she's my companion. I walk through her hills 'cause she knows who I am. She sees my good deeds and she kisses me windy. I never worry, now that is a lie. Well, I don't ever wanna feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love. Take me all the way. I don't ever wanna feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love. Take me all the way. Yeah, yeah. It's hard to believe that there's nobody out there. It's hard to believe that I'm all alone. At least I have her love, the city she loves me. Lonely as I am, together we cry. Well, I don't ever wanna feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love. Take me all the way. Well, I don't ever wanna feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love. Take me all the way. Yeah, yeah. Oh, no, 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 yeah, yeah. Love me, I say, yeah, yeah. Under the bridge downtown is where I drew some blood. Under the bridge downtown, I could not get a laugh. Under the bridge downtown, forgot about my love. Under the bridge downtown, I give my life away. Yeah, yeah. Oh, no, 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 yeah, yeah. No, no, I said, yeah, yeah. Thank you. We were just talking about you, Teo. Hi. He's awake. He had a good stretch and woke up. Hello, 11. Thank you so much for the raid. Hope you had a wonderful stream. Welcome. Welcome back. Anyway. There's this part in The Office where one of the characters names her baby after one of her cats. And I'm just like, yeah, that sounds like something I would do. I would definitely strongly consider naming a human child after a cat. Angela, yeah. I don't relate to Angela very much, except for like her cat obsession. I feel like, yeah. Teo is an okay boy's name. Yeah. My heart is still set on Tedrick. I think my immediate family would be very disappointed in me if I named my child Tedrick, though. Because it's just a bit of a meme now. I knew someone called Cat. Maybe they were named after a cat. I think that's the best way to think of it, right? What a great honor to be named after a cat. I wouldn't mind being named after a cat. Tedrick Lamarley. Would you date a guy who owned a beet farm? I mean, I don't know. That's pretty specific. I know that's what Angela did. If it were a person like Dwight, I feel like you should just steer clear of a person like that because, Dwight does a lot of dangerous things. When was the last time I made hummus? It was a month ago. Yeah. Okay. We can try a bit of Glimpse of Us. She'd take the world off my shoulders if it was ever hard to move. She turned the rain to a rainbow when I was living in the blue. Why then, if she's so perfect, do I still wish that it was you? Perfect don't mean that it's working, so what can I do when you're out of sight in my mind? 'Cause sometimes I look in her eyes, and that's where I find a glimpse of us, and I try to fall for her touch, but I'm thinking of the way it was. Said I'm fine and said I moved on. I'm only here passing time in her arms, hoping I'll find a glimpse of us. Tell me he savors your glory. Does he laugh the way I did? Is this a part of your story, one that I had never lived? Maybe one day you'll feel lonely, and in his eyes you'll get a glimpse. Maybe you'll start slipping slowly and find me again when you're out of sight in my mind. 'Cause sometimes I look in her eyes, and that's where I find a glimpse of us, and I try to fall for her touch, but I'm thinking of the way it was. Said I'm fine and said I moved on. I'm only here passing time in her arms, hoping I'll find a glimpse of us. Thank you. That's a bit of Glimpse of Us by Joji. And let's see, a whole month. Yes, I know. I didn't even finish the hummus. Like, a bunch of it went bad because I've been just like unwell mentally this past month. So it's been hard to like make things and and like finish what I cook as well, which is why I guess I just wasn't really cooking much. My Chinese name is San, which means mountain, so I was thinking about naming my son Santa. Oh, interesting. San is mountain in Korean. Similar. Thank you, Fluffle. What is the national animal of Korea? I know that the bird is magpie. And I want to say, is it tiger, right? Isn't it? It's a Siberian tiger. Yeah. Okay, that's the national animal. I can sing in another language. Yeah. Okay, I had another thought I was gonna say. What was I gonna say? Man, I can't remember what I was gonna say. I feel like I had something else to say. Maybe not. Maybe I got through everything that was in my head. Oh, the other day I had like the most awkward goodbye with someone. Like, so I'm a pretty, on the regular, really like awkward person, especially with like people I'm not familiar with. So I have a pretty recent group of friends that I was introduced to by one of my closer friends. But then, so my closer friend, is good friends with all the other people that, you know, I was introduced to that day. And so when they were all like partying and stuff, they're all like, yeah, and they all gave each other like a fist bump and like the side pat hug, and they're all just like, you know, bros and stuff. And it's like, oh, goodbye, bye. And then I was just like, well, high five. Let me high five. And that was just to one person too. It wasn't even like the whole group. I don't know why. I don't even know why I singled out one person for a high five. I can't remember why, but I've been thinking about it every day since. It was really terrible. Yeah. I actually kind of wanted to reach out and apologize, but I feel like that'll make it even more awkward. Yeah. Like, even now we're talking back to it, it just like brings my body heat up. Like, I just like the anxiety sweats started. Did I hear the new song by the Maries? I feel like I heard it in like a playlist, but I can't remember too well. Thank you, Ice Cool. Did you high five someone's fist bump? I didn't, but I don't know. I feel like it was just as bad because like they were giving each other a fist bump, and then I was like high five. And I'm like, what am I? A high school? No, not a high school. An elementary school music teacher or something? You know, when you're just like, or like a elementary school teacher when the kids are going and you're like the cool teacher, so you high five them all as they're dismissed. Yeah. I hate those situations. Yeah. It's the worst. COVID was great because we couldn't do any of that. I mean, all the other terrible things aside, I do feel like it was kind of like a peaceful time in terms of social anxiety, maybe. Just evolve and be better next time. She'll low five them next time, then eventually fist bump the third time. Yeah. I absolutely hate when people reach for a handshake, fist bump, because I never know how I'm supposed to respond by the hand. Yeah. How I pass those anxiety moments, I think, would that person remember that interaction in a week? How about a year? Yeah, see, that's what I do as well. But I don't know, somehow I've convinced myself that this person is gonna remember it. When you're like so impressionably awkward. Sorry about the sneeze, by the way. The loud sound for those who were startled. I hate the hug kiss thing people do. I think that's more of like, that's a regional thing too, so I don't think I have to experience that ever. But if I were in like a European country where they do that, I think I would struggle a lot. Especially when I'm used to people doing it from the backseat and I can't see it until the last second. No. I think shaking a fist bump would be more embarrassing, though. I do think that would be pretty embarrassing. Yeah. Hello, your favorite supporter. Ask him in a couple of weeks if he remembers. We'll see. Yeah, maybe. Oh yeah, I had something additional to say about the naming. So what is it? Who said their name was San, and then they're gonna name their kid Oh yeah, Nukamura, you said that, right? Okay, so this may come off as very weird to some people, but I like one of my favorite pastime brain exercises, or like ways to just like, I don't know, when I'm waiting and I'm in my head just thinking about something, I like to contemplate and compare baby names, potential baby names, because I'm really terrible at naming things. And I feel like naming a human being is really important because there's so much like identity tied to your name. Someone like people's names are very important. You wanna know, like, is this a name that could be a president? Is this a name that could be a singer? Is this a name that could be an author, right? I just like really think hard about it sometimes, and I just, every single time I have one of those brainstorming sessions, I realize I'm just terrible at coming up with names for human beings. Like, I can name Pokemon maybe, but I'm really bad at naming human beings. I feel like I can't come up with anything that sounds like it's normal. But I feel like nothing will be a greater offense than maybe like a normal common name with like very weird spelling. Yeah. I'm gonna sell my baby's naming rights to the highest bidder. that's not a bad idea, honestly. Astronaut names, yeah. So maybe name it Katy Perry, the world's not first but most important female astronaut of all time. Yeah. I have a very bland name. I mean, you could always come up with a better name for yourself, or one that you feel like is better suited for yourself. My parents gave me a name that can only be pronounced in one language. My brother got one that works anywhere. Ah, man, that's rough. That's always tough. Jorad Gopher the Third. My name was going to be Raymond or Alexander, and Alexander was too long for my mom. Yeah. Shout out STEM, yes. John Smith, yeah. This is a good one. I feel like I've seen like 100 different spellings of the name Caitlin, and I don't think there should be 100 different names of this, like a bunch of different spellings of the name, and every single Caitlin is like extremely like affronted if you don't spell the name. Or I don't know. It's kind of like they're like, isn't it obvious that it would be spelled Caightleen or something? Like they'll say something ridiculous and be like, "Ugh, you should have known that." Yeah. Why do people name their children the same name as a parent? Happens more often than the U.S. I guess they just want to like honor the parent, and sometimes I think it tends to be more than the parent, like the dad, maybe like the grandfather. They'll name the baby after the grandfather. Like they did that in the Office too, some of the characters. I don't know why. I mean, actually no. As someone who struggles to come up with names for things, I think I feel like that's a really good way to just shrug off the responsibility of coming up with a name, but then it's also meaningful and someone can be deeply moved by it. Yeah. Yeah. I have a cool gamer name. Well, too, that's the best I can hope for. That's good. My name is really simple. Everyone around the world can pronounce it. That's good for you, maybe. I don't know. I dealt with a lot of awkward situations with people mispronouncing my name, and because I'm just like, you know, awkward in a lot of social situations, I've gone like whole years of school without correcting certain teachers on my name pronunciation, or like if I tried in the beginning and they just kind of reverted back to their old way of pronouncing it, I would stop correcting them. Yeah. I saw this video actually of Chapel Roan talking to an audience or something, and she's like, some people have been pronouncing my name Chappelle, Rowan, but I'm saying it now, my name is Chapel Roan, and she's like telling everyone really confidently, but like every time a teacher would mispronounce my name, I'd just kind of be like, oh, it's actually, and then that would just like go on for the next 3 or 4 years. Reba Yichu, like, yeah, you know, it's tough. Now I will sing "Why Am I Like This," which is a very fitting song title for the anecdote that I just shared. I've been so upset. Then we got tattoos by the coast, and I just stood there like a ghost. Maybe I'm an old soul trapped in a young body. Maybe you don't really want me there at your birthday party. I'll be there in the corner, thinking right over every single word of the conversation we just had. So why am I like this? Why am I like this? Why am I like this? Why am I? Why am I like this? Why am I like this? Why am I like this? Why am I? Why am I like this? Why am I like this? Why am I like this? Why am I? Why am I like this? I saw a girl crying on the train. Gin and tonic from a can to ease the pain. And I never asked if she was okay. She just got up and walked away. Oh, it's like I'm looking down from the ceiling above, never in the moment, never giving enough. Let's go out and shout the words we never said. I got my mistakes on loop inside my head, inside my head. So why am I like this? Why am I like this? Why am I like this? Why am I? Why am I like this? Why am I like this? Why am I like this? Why am I? Why am I like this? Why am I like this? Why am I like this? Why am I? Why am I like this? 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 Why am I? Why am I like this? Why am I like this? Why am I like this? Why am I? Why am I like this? Why am I like this? Why am I like this? Why am I? Why am I like this? Maybe I'm an old soul trapped in a young body. Maybe you don't really want me there. I'll be there in the corner, thinking right over every single word of the conversation we just had. Thank you. That was Why Am I Like This by Orla Gartland. Okay. I had a history class where the first day of class you introduced your name and what you wanted to be called. I wrote down "Hey you," and the entire year I only responded to "Hey you." That's very clever. That's fun. I always appreciated humor in high school, just from anyone. Like, anyone who was funny, I really appreciated them, because life was hard in high school, and there were some really funny kids in my classes here and there, and they just made everything so much better. Yeah. Of course, Keaton. Yeah, thank you for the request. I'm actually going to take a minute to make my rounds around the room and turn on all the lights, because I realized I started my stream pretty late and I should have turned on some lights. So, yeah, my computer screen's getting like really bright compared to the surroundings, so I don't want to be in like a dark room lit by only my computer screen. So 1 minute, please. Okay, thank you for your patience. And the question was, do I have merch? I don't, I'm sorry. But the whole point of not the whole point. One of the goals of my new album is to have some kind of merch, and I'm still debating on what else I'll be making. For now, we're at least gonna get a CD for sure, LP maybe, and some other, if I come up with some other accompanying artwork or something that I get inspired to make over the next several months, I will let you all know. I have very little experience with merch making, because basically no experience, so yeah. Also, I just wanted to say, I think if Phil is still here, right? Phil, I wore these socks the other day that you sent, and my friend complimented them. Like, she was like, I like your socks. I was like, thank you. They were sent to me from a lovely viewer. Yeah. A plushie? I don't know what it would be of, though. Amazing to do. Maybe I should be a fashion advisor, yes. You can sell dropship made to order t-shirts from several places. You just upload the image. Oh. I think I will have to think about that then. The thing is, I care about the quality. I really care about the quality, because I don't want you all to be like spending money on something that's very Oh wait, Teo, you dropped food in your water. Sorry, 1 second. I don't like when Teo has to drink murky water. This one has food in it, so let's wash it. Oh no, Teo, don't. And stretch has been redeemed. Alright. A Teo plush or fire clock? I would love to make a Teo plush in the future, but I want it to be like accurate to how Teo looks, and I don't know how to manufacture things like that. It'd be too costly for me. I don't know. These days I have been living so frugally. Like I'm very strict with myself because I'm really trying to make sure all my funds are sufficient for my album project, because this is the most important thing to me right now. So like, I don't know how much I can do like with mock-ups of bigger merch projects. Yeah. Clothing article dedicated to each song. Oh my gosh, no, that would be too much for me probably. Yeah. But anyway, thank you for your enthusiasm though, that's very cool. I always felt like who am I to make merch? But if it's accompanying an album, I don't think I would mind as much, since there's like a concept, a story, a whole it's just a whole cohesive thing that I'm delivering. Are Carrie and Lowell Sufyan's parents? So Carrie is Sufyan's mother, and Lowell is his mother's partner by the end of her life. Yeah. Stay in the middle, like you a little. Don't want no riddle. 말해줘, say it back, oh say it ditto. 아침은 너무 멀어서 say it ditto. 훌쩍 커버렸어 함께한 기억처럼 널 보는 내 마음은 어느새 여름 지나가길 기다렸지. All this time. Do you want somebody like I want somebody? maybe 날 보고 웃었지만 do you think about me now? Yeah, all the time, yeah, all the time. I got no time to lose. 내 길었던 하루 넌 보고 싶어. 라타타타 울린 심장 라타타타. I got nothing to lose. 널 좋아한다고. 라타타타 울린 심장 라타타타. But I don't want to stay in the middle like you a little. Don't want no riddle. 말해줘 say it back or say it ditto. 아침은 너무 멀어서 say it ditto. I don't want to walk in this middle. 다 아는 건 아니어도 바라던 대로 말해줘 say it back or say it ditto. I want you so say it ditto. Not just anybody 너를 상상했지. 항상 다 있던 좋은 느낌 그대로 난 기다렸지. All this time I got nothing to lose. 널 좋아한다고. 라타타타 울린 심장 라타타타. But I don't want to stay in the middle like you a little. Don't want no riddle. 말해줘 say it back or say it ditto. Don't 아침은 너무 멀어서 say it ditto. I don't want to walk in this middle. 다 아는 건 아니어도 바라던 대로 말해줘 say it back or say it ditto. I want you so say it ditto. And thank you, that was Ditto by New Jeans, featuring some Scratching in the Litter Box by Teo. Also, what was I gonna say? Oh, okay, Discrete Games. You said you once saw the oldest pair of jeans in the world. That's very cool. I feel like jeans last a remarkably long amount of time. Is there a Yeju original close to being unable to move on from past love or similar feelings? I don't think I've ever struggled with those kinds of emotions personally, like, or at least haven't written a song, if I can recall correctly, though I could like imagine one maybe in the future. Maybe I can try to write one, or maybe I can try to use that as an exercise for one of my like upcoming songwriting practice sessions or something, because that sounds like a very something that's very relatable for sure. I don't know, I just haven't experienced much in my life. So in terms of okay, so this is gonna sound really bad, but I feel like if I've ever had something like some kind of talking phase with someone and then it ended, I feel like I moved on really fast. Not in the sense that I was like on to like the next person, but rather I really liked being alone. So generally I was pretty fine, like the sense of kind of relief instead of like not having to interact with someone. So that's really not great, but I think it is a very very good prompt for a song. And I don't know Nobody Knew by the Marias yet, sorry. Also, I just chicken stew not soup, I just want to ask, are you okay? Like are you angry? Because I was like, whoa, do you have some past trauma with being welcomed into chat? That's just our mod being cordial, or what is it, just welcoming. So yeah, please just keep it civil. Yes, please be kind. I get too close with my interest that when we separate it hurts deeply. Yeah, I mean, I think that's for anyone, really. For most people, if you find like a very meaningful relationship, especially one that is like if you're in a proper relationship that lasts some time, like it's definitely gonna be a lot harder to get over. Yeah. Too emotionally invested. Yeah, absolutely. I'm just a glorified Walmart greeter. No way. No way. You are far more than that, Skak. You're at least like a TGI Fridays greeter. No, I'm just kidding. You're much more. You are special. Although I would say those people are all special too. Though I don't think Walmart has a greeter, like an official greeter. But... Take my love away. I was like, why does this keep clicking random things? I think there's a mouse connected to the back and Teo is clicking it, so let me just unplug it. Right. What do you do to have your teeth so white? Honestly, they shouldn't be this white. I feel like I've had too many like health problems for them to be like this. Like they look very good to people for some reason, and I'm fortunate in that sense. But I feel like they'll deteriorate quickly. Cause I've got like bad problems with like heartburn, like acid reflux and stuff. So I'm pretty sure that's gonna do a lot of damage on my teeth. So it won't last long. But I haven't done anything crazy though. No, like I don't use whitening strips or anything like that. I don't think you should. I believe that's very damaging for your teeth. Yeah, I feel like some people just like have discolored teeth. It's like genetic, so it's hard to change that without like maybe damaging your teeth with some kind of procedure, which I wouldn't recommend because I have friends who have very good dental health but their teeth are quite yellow. Yeah, like friends who have never had a cavity but they've got yellow teeth. Take my love away. When I come back around, well, I know what to say. Said you won't forget my name. Not today, not tomorrow. Kinda strange, feeling sorrow. I got change, you could borrow. When I come back around, well, I know what to say. Not today, maybe tomorrow. Open up the door, can you open up the door? I know you said before you can't cope with anymore. You told me it was war, said you'd show me what's in store. I hope it's not for sure, can you open up the door? Did you take I don't pardon, but there's a part of me that recognizes you. Do you feel it too? When you told me it was serious, were you serious? They told me they were only curious. Now it's serious. Open up the door, can you open up the door? I know you said before you can't cope with anymore. You told me it was war, said you'd show me what's in store. I hope it's not for sure, can you open up the door? And thank you, that was Chihiro by Billie Eilish. Hello, Sinhei Coco, welcome back. So you go to your dentist instead of relying on whitening products. Kind of, or more just like, don't ask me about how to whiten teeth, or don't trust me for that, because I don't think I have a good method for it. I went through a phase where I thought my teeth were really yellow, and I was trying to like improve on that, but then I realized my teeth weren't yellow, and I was just like having some form of like dysmorphia about it. So that was it. Oh, thank you, Jay Coper. That's very kind of you. I feel like it would be a cool one to cover. Let me see. I brush my teeth for 5 minutes, close to daily. Oh, okay. You brush them for 5 minutes at a time. Actually, I don't know if that's good. It's actually, well, not, I don't know. I don't believe it's good to overbrush your teeth or brush too hard. This is just from the information I've accumulated over the years from other people who share their expertise on it. But generally, I think it's important to make sure you're covering all the areas you need to cover, but it doesn't matter so much about the pressure you apply so much as like getting the toothpaste solution onto your teeth and yeah, letting it do its work. It's better to brush your teeth for all but 5 minutes of a day. Yes, that sounds like a surefire way to have no teeth at a certain point. I feel like it'd be too much. Oh yeah, for those who struggle with like, if you struggle with flossing, because I know like a lot more people struggle with flossing than they want to like admit. And I was one of those people who also like would just get lazy and struggle to like remember to do it every day or feel motivated to. I do feel like water picks are very useful in that case, and like, you know, there are also arguments that water picks are not as effective or whatever, but I feel like it's better than nothing, because with a water pick I do just use it every day, and then here and there I'll like use some string floss, and I feel like water picks are a good way to make sure you're always like, it's something that's a lot easier to do every day. Yeah, so that's just my little piece of advice. Like, I got my dad a water pick as a gift for his birthday or something, I think, like a nice one, and he's really happy with it, and he says it's very like really convenient to use, like the handheld ones. Yeah, because there are ones that are like attached to a whole contraption. I think those might be the older models, maybe that's outdated and it's more common to have the handheld one, but they're really convenient. Yeah, I can't floss, my teeth are too close together. I feel like then you might benefit from a water pick in that case, because then you don't have to like get it through the initial like teeth. Like, you have to just, because there are still like, your teeth still have this shape towards the gums, so if you just get it between the gums, Yeah. Do you floss every time you brush? Yes, now I do, because the water pick is very, very convenient to use. So it's been really good. And then during the time that I was in America and I left my water pick at home by accident, I just used regular dental floss. It's funny when you learn to water pick, water just goes everywhere. Yes, it does. Like in the beginning, it goes everywhere. Your gums might bleed too if you're not used to like that. But after a few days, it just stops. And like, I feel like my gums have gotten a lot stronger. Yeah. Never heard about that kind of device. Thanks for the tip. Yeah, just it can be startling at first, but it's not painful. It's not scary. Just like, unless you're like you have bad gum health, and it might like be harsher at first, but you'll like adjust quickly. Yeah. Do you use an electric toothbrush? I don't actually. I just use like a soft bristle. So, yeah, toothbrush. Soft bristle. I use floss picks all the time, way easier than floss. Yeah, so I went through a floss pick phase too, but then I realized I was even too lazy to do that, and that's where water picks came in and saved the day. So that's why. Anyway, here is yours by Nikki. This has been good talk. Liquid lip licking, we sleep in our skin, fast as I give in. Too deep, too fast, too. I can't move till you call and tell me to. Now it's all guessing games, I'm guessing every gaze like, do you, don't you, would you even stay if you did? All I know is suddenly without you the bed feels too big. Trying to find where your head is, but I'm losing myself in the process. Bad for my health, all the good nights, all the hidden goodbyes in disguise. I never know, you come see me only when I ask first. When you kiss me, do you wish it were her? Best of being the worst, but fuck's sake, I'm already yours. And it's sad to say I'm already yours. Oh, midnight, your half-assed text. Make sure I keep crawling back for more. No, you didn't, but I'm hoping you lost your phone. Probably with it, but I like I didn't know. I can't let it show. Want nothing more than to call you up, so instead I'll just call your bluff. Like, fuck this charade, enough is enough, but don't stick around even if it's just for the temporary show. Trying to find where your head is, but I'm losing myself in the process. Bad for my health, all the good nights, all the hidden goodbyes in disguise. I never know, you come see me only when I ask first. When you kiss me, do you wish it were her? The best of being the worst, but fuck's sake, I'm already yours. It's sad to say I'm already yours. And thank you, that was yours by Nikki. And we're talking about cat dental health now. Newcomer, I feel like we must be using the same cat treat. We're using the greenies ones, right? Because those you have to feed 8 of at a time. I think it's like up to twice a day. But for cat owners like Varulin 2 who have an overweight cat, maybe it's they do say just adjust the amount that you feed them their regular food and then put in the greenies dental treats to make up for the part that you exclude from their food, because it'll just be like good for their teeth. Yeah, and it's just an easy way to make sure you can do something for their teeth. Though I wouldn't call myself a cat expert either, even though I do raise a cat. I do feel like cats are pretty chill, and you don't need to be super duper stressed out about everything you're doing regarding cats. Rarosar, thank you so much for the third month. One piece of advice I have, though, is when you're cat sitting for a friend, just don't, like, suddenly go off to a foreign country without letting them know and leave the cat at home. Because that's what my friend did. So, it was the worst, and I don't really speak to my friend anymore. Okay. It's funny you still call them friends. I know. Demoted to acquaintance yet? I don't know. Maybe Taylor's missing something from his diet, so he keeps trying to eat the computer. Maybe. Speaking of the computer, I just got a message today that my laptop is fixed. It's like way ahead of schedule, so I'm gonna go pick it up tomorrow. This is great. I hadn't thought of that. That's good advice, yes. Oh wow, we had, okay, how would you recommend listening to an ambiance album? Or ambience what? I'm not sure what you mean. Hi, have a good day, everyone. Thank you, Slow Slug. We'll go ahead and sing best part. You don't know, babe, when you hold me and kiss me slowly, it's the sweetest thing. And it don't change if I had it my way. You would know that you are. You're the coffee that I need in the morning. You're my sunshine in the rain when it's pouring. Would you give yourself to me? Give it all. Oh, I just wanna see. I just wanna see how beautiful you are. You know that I see it. I know you're a star. Where you go, I follow. No matter how far. If life is a movie, oh, you're the best part. Oh, oh, oh. You're the best part. Oh, it's the sunrise and those brown eyes, yes. You're the one that I desire. When we wake up and then we make love, it makes me feel so nice, yeah. You're my water when I'm stuck in the desert. You're the Tylenol I take when my head hurts. You're the sunshine of my life. I just wanna see how beautiful you are. You know that I see it. I know you're a star. Where you go, I follow. No matter how far. If life is a movie, oh, you're the best part. Oh, oh, oh. You're the best part. Oh, oh, oh. If you love me, won't you say something? If you love me, won't you? Won't you? If you love me, won't you say something? If you love me, won't you? Love me, won't you? If you love me, won't you say something? If you love me, won't you? Ooh. If you love me, won't you say something? If you love me, won't you? Love me, won't you? If you love me, won't you say something? If you love me, won't you? Ooh. If you love me, won't you say something? If you love me, won't you? Love me, won't you? And thank you. That was Best Part by Daniel Caesar. And thanks to Discrete Games for clarifying. I didn't know C418 is the artist who made the Minecraft ambience music. Okay, I see. I find the Minecraft music to be very calming. But I don't know the best way to listen to it. I guess playing Minecraft, right? Although I don't really focus on the music when I'm playing Minecraft because I'm just like so sick from the motions. And hi, still just a punk rock kid. You don't like cats? That's a great offense, but welcome in. And actually a lot of people don't like cats. Like my cat. Like I've had friends who visited and they said that they don't usually like cats very much, but they like my cat. So maybe you will like cats a bit more. I expect the Yeju album to have a lyrics page on Genius for each song. Maybe just lyrics. I don't know about the analysis, maybe. Minecraft is not calming for me, Al. The music is calming. When I heard it in the Minecraft movie in the beginning, it was pretty calm. Maybe they love cats. Right. People who don't like cats haven't spent any time with them. That's so true, Brandon. That's so true. Or they've met mean cats. Because I think growing up, when I was really young, I had only kind of met mean cats or really shy cats. So I didn't have a great impression of cats, and I thought I really wanted a pet dog. But then I grew up and matured and became wiser and realized that cats are amazing. Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars, let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. And thank you, that's Fly Me to the Moon. Crazy Blizzard, thank you for the 11th month and welcome back. So you're saying, perhaps it's different how men and women get over people. I'm still thinking about my 3rd grade crush sometimes. Oh man, that's rough. Wait, I feel like I've read stuff about, let me see. There might have been some research done about this. Yes, okay, so women do tend to initially feel more pain but recover faster and more fully than men. That's just like, I guess, like what people have found in studies. So yeah, it says. And I think that's just been the case based on like my own personal experience, hearing my friends and getting over their own breakups and stuff. I do feel like there definitely is something in the way, like there's this initial phase when maybe maybe when guys get out of the relationship where they're just like, oh, it's fine, but then it hits them real hard, like maybe a month later, and suddenly they're just reflecting on all the things they did and maybe the regrets they have, and suddenly like maybe opening their eyes to something that they heard from their partner but maybe didn't think much of in the past, or something like that. It's just like this whole new window of like this whole new door opens, I guess, for reflection that maybe they hadn't experienced before. And this could also just be because of general, like maybe emotional repression, because of that's just what they feel like they're supposed to be doing, and that's how a lot of like men are raised, a bit more like emotionally repressed, because that's how they're taught they're supposed to be. So I feel like it just hits a lot harder later, and then if it never even hits in that way, you're just kind of left with all this repressed trauma from that incident, and you can't really forget about it. Yeah, I feel like that's kind of my analysis of it, at least. Yeah. I felt that way over getting banned from a server I've been active in since COVID in March and April for no reason. Oh my gosh, that's rough. That's rough. Yeah, for guys, it's like regret, and world breakdown is like for the initial weeks and first month, and then it just clears up and moves on. Yeah, I have a lot of female friends who have told me stories about like maybe like a month after their breakup, they get a call or text from the guy. Or my guy friends have said too that they do this like to their ex-girlfriends. They'll like call them a month later and be like, hey, so I've been thinking about our relationship and everything, and like I'm wondering if we can have a talk about it or something. And then they kind of hash it out, and now that a lot of that initial pain and heightened emotion has passed, there's sort of this room for a very special conversation that I think is very necessary too in the breakup like as part of the breakup process, which is like kind of being able to see more clearly maybe ways that you could have been more attentive of each other, or like whoever was at more at fault, we kind of just, that's when you can talk about it more openly, I guess. Yeah. Things depend a lot on the fact if you can process your faults or not. Yes, this is specifically in the case for people who are reflecting on it and they are trying to process if they were kind of more in the wrong, or maybe very oblivious to like why their partner was not happy. Yeah. Do you believe couples who've broken up can still be friends? For me, no. I think it has to be a very particular kind of dynamic for them to still be friends after breaking up, because oftentimes I think it's just very challenging to go back to a place where you're friends after having been in like basically the most like intimate relationship one can have with another human being. It's like who you're not like blood related to, I guess. It's just very, very vulnerable. Yeah, it's very vulnerable and hard to, I think, change things and become like a platonic pair again. I don't think it's something easy to go back to. Not impossible, but I would say having that expectation is not realistic. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Keaton, I'm so sorry. That makes me so sad to hear. I really hope that this can change sometime soon. Yeah. Because it's just so rough and tough. Yeah, I'd say you don't ever have to force yourself to be friends with a partner, like an ex-partner. If your ex says to you, I want to remain friends though, like after breaking up with you, you are very much, you have every right to say, oh, I don't think I'm comfortable with that. But you can still acknowledge the time that you spent together, and it doesn't have to be all up in flames at the end. You can still have a conversation full of like gratitude and reflection, and then just kind of cleanly being like, no, I think I want to like move on, because that's definitely your call. Like, you don't have to try to be cool and casual because the other person is cool and casual, because it just doesn't always work that way. You know, they have to also respect your feelings about it. Yeah. My relationship issues were with girls who didn't feel the same way and were friends, and the hardest hitting was cutting ties with my best friend when it was very one-sided. That sounds really tough. Yeah, I definitely feel for that. It's always hard to suddenly experience life so differently without someone who's been such a present figure in your life, you know? Seeing someone almost every day or every day if you like live together. I feel like that's got to be so challenging to get out of. Yeah, it's like losing a family member. Yeah, they'd be like, oh, I still want to be friends, and I want to be a friend, and proceeds to block me off everywhere. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh gosh. I think it's because it's scary also to cut someone off. So I think there's that aspect of like why the phrase, it's not you, it's me, is so commonly said, because it's really hard to fully like articulate what you had an issue with, or what you don't find like to be satisfying in your relationship. Yeah. You can tell I've spent years like counseling my friends' relationships. I feel like I've always been, for the longest time, I was like the forever single friend who was always giving people relationship advice, because I loved like analyzing their dynamics and trying to take a neutral standpoint and see, like, I would talk to both parties, and it was like a lot, but I always enjoy helping when I can. I feel like I'm only meant for one-sided relationships. No, don't let yourself subscribe to that belief. Although things may seem bleak after, you know, if you're feeling like this because of your past experiences, I hope you know that it can get better. It definitely can. Yeah. And I say that from a place of like being someone who's also always kind of like feeling down about something. Like I don't have the greatest self-confidence, but then I have these moments when I'm like, oh wait, maybe it wasn't as bad as I thought. And that's just kind of like continuing to give yourself a chance, because even if there's like a long road of hardship, it is always possible for things to turn around. Yeah. Anyway, lots of talking. I'm sorry about that. Hope it's at least interesting to listen to. I will sing Flume by Bon Iver next. My fearful avoidant attachment style makes me cut people off when there's conflict. It's me, not them. You know, that's very self-aware of you, though, like having an idea of your attachment style. I think that's always helpful. I feel like I'm also somewhere around fearful avoidant too. That's I believe that's where I am. So yeah, I can relate to that very much, like those tendencies. So it's good to identify that, but then you also want to make sure you're doing what you can to combat it, so you're not always ending up in these situations where you're pushing people away. Yeah. I am my mother's only one. It's enough. I wear my garment so it shows. Now you know. Only love is on the roof. Gluey feathers on a flume. Sky is warm and she's the moon. I am my mother on the wall with a soul. I move in water Thank you. That's Flume by Bonnie Fair. Also, Keaton, you said, that being said, I'm talking with this girl who's super sweet, and maybe I'm projecting my idea of her. Okay, I'll block her. Thank you for the advice, chat. Where did you get this advice, Keaton? Don't do anything drastic. Don't do anything drastic. Do not self-destruct. Do not sabotage yourself. Just always just give it some time. Give it some time. And give yourself a chance. Give her a chance. Yeah. I think it's also always challenging if you're like a hopeless romantic and your mind kind of just like speeds on ahead and suddenly you're imagining like a great future with this person you just met. I think that's something that a lot of people are also prone to doing if they are hopeless romantics. So it's always about finding that balance, you know. It's exciting, but don't create a different version of the person in your mind. You also still want to see them for who they are and appreciate who they are, like without filling in the gaps, I suppose. Why do you all want me to be happy and fulfilled? Just let me be miserable. No, Keaton, because we very much care about your well-being. Oh my goodness, Skak. That's the worst thing you can say. No, we must encourage. Thank you, Jaime. So we'll go ahead and sing Marigolds. You ever heard about the golden retriever boyfriend archetype? I've heard a lot of people describe people as a golden retriever, like guys. Generally it's been a good thing though. Is it like, it's not a negative thing, right? I feel like the way you were saying it earlier, it felt like it was a negative connotation, but I have a lot of like female friends who say they tend to be drawn towards this type of person. Yeah. I feel like Yeju is the one that everyone thinks is super innocent type, but she actually is the one that knows all the tea. This is kind of partially true, or like very true. I feel like I do know a lot. I have a lot of like, because I am very, like, people trust me with their with their personal life a lot. Even if I've like not met them that long ago, I feel like they confide in me very easily. And I don't like go sharing that information or anything, but yeah, that does mean that I am one with a lot of knowledge I never intended to know or never asked for, really. But I'm always wanting to be there for people, I guess, who are needing a listening ear. Yeah. Okay, we move on. Wait. Okay. You stood by the doorway in an overused t-shirt, asking me questions about my day. Did forget about yours. Now I see you less often, and we don't speak much either. 15 years spent in the same place, but I wanted more. Buried in the fields under the marigolds, la flor de la vida, lay a footprints marked beneath the dirt. What recuerdos we pick fruit from the lemon trees, or cut off the branches, set fire to the earth. If you would've told me it'd be the last time, I'd have carried its weight. You drew the line with your eyes, the darker it gets, the more I'd cross. Now I stare at the ceiling in a brand new apartment, trying to remember were the sheets painted green or some type of scarlet. Thank you, that was Marigolds by Andrea Bejar. And Original Gently, thank you so much for that comment as well. It's very kind of you. Lee Shines, thank you so much for the 3rd month. I appreciate your long-term support, or consistent support, rather. Consistent and long-term, thank you. Okay. I'm thinking a bit of, I will go to like the first note, okay. I will say, I do see we have a Japanese chatter, and I'm sorry that I do not understand. Is it sumimasen? And arigato gozaimasu, or thank you for listening. But I also cannot read Japanese, unfortunately. Or I go through phases where I'm like learning it, and then I completely forget. Yeah. But thank you for being here. Okay. 널 품기 전 알지 못했다. 내 몸은 세상 이토록 자라난 곳에 작은 숨결로 닿은 사람, 겁없이 나를 불러준 사람, 몹시도 좋았다. 너를 지켜보고 설레고 우습게 질투도 했던 평범한 모든 순간들이 깜깜한 욕심이 생겼다. 너와 함께 살고 늙어가 주름진 손을 맞잡고 내 삶은 따뜻했었다고. 단 한 번 축복 그 짧은 마주침이 지나 빗물처럼 너는 울었다. 한 번쯤은 행복하고 싶었던 바람 너까지 울게 만들었을까. 모두 잊고 살아가라. 내가 널 찾을 테니 네 숨결 다시 나를 부를 때 잊지 않겠다. 너를 지켜보고 설레고 우습게 질투도 했던 네가 준 모든 순간들을 언젠가 만날 우리 가장 행복할 그날 전음처럼 내가 가겠다. 너에게 내가 가겠다. Thank you. That was I Will Go To You Like the First Snow by Ailey. Okay. I got the chords better this time. Oh, thank you, Hoimi. I slept around 1:30 a.m., woke up 3:45 a.m. Woke up 5:30 a.m. and stream was an hour in. Oh my goodness, that's tough. I really hope you can prioritize sleeping though. Always prioritize sleeping over the stream. Because there are VODs available on YouTube. So do not worry. I keep forgetting what song what key we sing this song in. I think 3.5 steps higher is kind of high, but otherwise it's a little low. We'll try it. Last time I think we did 2.5 steps up. Oh, thanks, Jay Cooper. Okay, let us go. Couldn't turn around till we were upside down. I'll be the bad guy now, but no, I ain't too proud. I couldn't be there, even when I tried. You don't believe it. We do this every time. Seasons change and our love went cold. Feed the flame cause we can't let go. Run away but we're running in circles. Run away, I dare you to do something. I'm waiting on you again, so we don't take the blame. Run away but we're running in circles. Run away, let go. I got a feeling that it's time to let go. I say so. I knew that this was doomed from the get-go. You thought that it was special, special, but it was just a sex doll, the sex doll. And I still hear the echoes, the echoes. Got a feeling that it's time to let go, let it go. Oh, oh, seasons change and our love won't go. Fade the flame 'cause we can't let it go. Run away, but we're running in circles. Run away, I dare you to do something. I'm waiting on you someday, so I don't take the blame. Run away, but we're running in circles. Run away, run away, run away. Maybe you don't understand what I'm going through. It's only me. What you got to lose? Make up your mind. Tell me, what are you gonna do? It's only me. Let it go. Oh, oh. Seasons change and our love won't go. Feel the flame 'cause we can't let go. Run away, but we're running in circles. Run away, I dare you to do something. I'm waiting on you again, so I don't take the blame. Run away, but we're running in circles. Run away, run away, run away. Thank you. I think I'll stick to a half step lower than that next time, because that is just a little bit uncomfortably high for me. Anyway, thank you very much. Also, to those who are new here, hi, I'm Yeju. I'm a Korean American singer-songwriter. I am releasing a debut album later this year, and if you'd like to help support the project, all donations are greatly appreciated. Not required, of course, which I always say, as if I could force you to donate here with some kind of paywall, but there is no paywall. Thank you very much for being here, and I hope you can at least just listen, enjoy the tunes. I mean, not at least, but listening is such a great deal already, so thank you. Thank you very much, and I hope you can listen to the album when it comes out. Yeah, because we are still raising funds for the album project. Though we have fully funded the album itself, we're raising for the additional costs, like my flight to the studio, which is in Boston, accommodation, and other things regarding that journey. So thank you very much. And also, it just helps an independent musician keep doing the music. You can make a stream sub only if you really wanted, but that would be silly. Yeah, I think that would be silly, because I didn't really see why anyone would subscribe without knowing what the stream is like. Thank you, Remnant. Appreciate it. Alright. Off with your head, dance till you're dead. Heads will roll, heads will roll, heads will roll on the floor. Glitter on the wet streets, silver over everything. The river's all wet, you're all chrome, dripping with alchemy. Shiver, stop shivering. The glitter's all wet, you're all chrome. The men cry out, the girls cry out, the men cry out, the girls cry out, the men cry out. Oh no. The men cry out, the girls cry out, the men red streets, silver over everything. The glitter's all wet, you're all chrome. You're all chrome. Off, off, off with your head. Dance, dance, dance till you're dead. Off, off, off with your head. Dance, dance, dance till you're dead. Off, off, off with your head. Dance, dance, dance till you're dead. Off, off, off with your head. Dance, dance, dance till you're dead. And thank you very much. That was Heads Will Roll by the Yeah Yeah Yeahs. Do you want to hire an editor for YouTube videos? I'm sorry, I don't think I can hire an editor for YouTube videos, for I am still opting for eating a slice of bread for a meal. So I have a slice of bread, please. That I'm in my frugal era, as I mentioned earlier to my chat, as I'm saving up for an album project. Also, I do like editing videos when I do have the time. So, I'm good on that for now. But I do wish you luck in finding a client. Can you make dono goals? Make it fun. Yeah, I know. Well, I did have that for the fundraising, the crowdfunding thing. I don't know. So right now we've raised about 1,900, I think, is what I've been keeping track of. Which covers already the flight and some for accommodation. We've been making good progress. I'm not sure how much is gonna be, like, how specific it's gonna be for just, like, I think I couldn't come up with a specific number, and also it's just, like, some people are generally donating, not necessarily because of the album project, so, I'd say we're in a good place now, but all extra donations are greatly appreciated in general for continuing living like this, I suppose. Yeah, if something specific comes up too, like more plans become concrete, I will let you all know. I donate for the dental health tips. Yes, thank you. I will be sending out emails soon though about the crowdfunding, because we officially wrapped up the page with Plaid Dog recordings. So, like, I got an email from my project manager. They were saying that we're all done, and so it's time for me to, like, reach out to everyone, make sure that we have their mailing addresses and what perk that they selected for their donation, and we're gonna start getting that all in order in a spreadsheet, and so that we can be very organized when the time comes to start sending out all the perks, and also if the perk is something like an online Q&A or performance or something, I forgot what I put there, but also just scheduling that and just corresponding with everyone. Yeah. There's a lot to do, but I hope I can do it well. If anything bad happens, I'm sorry for my incompetence. I'm just trying to learn the ropes around here. I'm trying to get a lot of mentorship from these people who have a lot of experience doing this, because it's so helpful to know how to market yourself or kind of organize these kinds of projects. Brandon, thank you so much for the $50 donation, and the comment is for survival. I really appreciate that, because now I know that specific portion is for survival. That will go to, like, specifically my survival fund. Like, I'll use it for food, water, and everything, like, necessities for myself. So I hope this is your year. You're gonna make it. I hope this is your year. You make it big. You deserve it. Thank you so much. That really is really kind of you to say, and I'm not sure I believe in myself enough, but I really hope that people can at least enjoy the music. Yeah. Upgrading to 2 slices of bread. Yes, exactly. I did want to say, actually, I want to pull up this message so that I can know that I'm saying the right thing. So my project manager said, I'm just going to read a part of the message that I received, which is, "It has been such a joy working with you. This is the most I've ever seen someone raise so fast, and it's clear your audience is hungry for more music. Thank you for letting us be a part of the process." I'm like, guys, we are like, we did so well that they're like, this is the best project best progress we've ever seen. And I think that's just amazing. And I'm going to definitely express that in the emails that I sent out too. I just want to make sure that it covers every ground, just like how grateful I am and how excited I am and how happy I am that you guys are excited too. And oh my gosh, Skak, thank you for the $100. You said for non-survival. What does that mean? What can I use it for then? Thank you so much. I mean, I could use one of the items. I've actually been having this really funny debate with myself. No one should ever have this debate. Like, you should always prioritize your mental health. But I've been debating between therapy or getting a new food processor. Because every time I'm about to do the checkout and pay for like online therapy, I'm like, but food processor is cheaper and so useful. Like, I could make so many big batches of hummus and pesto with it. Or falafel. Like, I've always wanted to make a big batch of falafel that I don't have to like split into 2 parts. So yeah, no one should ever debate on that though. Mental health should come first. So that's just me. Yeah. Treat yourself, I don't care. Thank you so much. It is nice to have, like, I do appreciate that distinction though, because I mean, lately I've been very, like I said, really strict with myself. So trying to make everything go to good use has been definitely probably a lot of pressure I've been putting on myself, not even really being fully aware of how much pressure is mounting. So you could buy ice cream afterwards anyway. Yeah, I love when like when you're younger, like, and you get some kind of like money gift from an adult. They're just like, buy some snacks, and they hand you like $50, and I'm like how many snacks do you like? I've had church people in the past hand me like $100 bill or something. It's not like super common or anything, but they would then accompany it with the statement, "Have some snacks," or "Get yourself some snacks." And like, the whole aisle? I don't know. Those snacks these days are really expensive, so certainly can't buy the whole aisle. Yeah, that's too much for snacks. Yeah, that's just their nice way of saying it. I would just save it and like use it for other things. Little treats here and there. Or my just like spending money weekly. So many needs for wants, so little fundage. Modern conditions, you're not alone. Yeah, it's definitely a lot. Like, I always feel bad because I think this is just this kind of this cycle that a lot of probably independent musicians are going through too, where they feel like they're just constantly asking for money. And I feel like it's going to be like this for a while, where I'm going to feel really bad about depending on donations a lot. But just, I think in the beginning stages at least, this is how it's going to be for maybe, I'd say, the initial few years that I'm trying to make this work. But the good thing is that I am very determined to make some really like concrete progress and have things shift over time, so that I can have some more funding backed by, I don't know, funds from elsewhere, maybe someone commissioning me to write songs, or song royalties for writing for a bigger artist. Yeah. What church are you going to? It's a really small one. Yeah. My nephew's 5th birthday was yesterday, and I gave him $80. You could have gotten away with giving him like 20, I think, honestly, at that age, but I'm sure he appreciated it. Yeah. Okay. I still think like one of the greatest gifts I've ever received was my last birthday gift from my friend, the cafe. The wooden building set, that was just, that was so great. Wooden crafts. Here we go. This is May I Ask. May I ask you how you've been? Would I have the words to say? I've forgotten how to feel. Had to call you by your name. Barely recognize you now. All your words have turned to stone. You've forgotten all my songs. You've forgotten all my love. Don't you know you make me nervous still? You pull my thoughts apart. Though I've been trying to get you off my mind. Give me time, 'cause it still burns my lips to say your name out loud, my love. Yeah, yeah. And by now your smile has changed. You don't look at me the same. It's naive of me to think that one day you'll miss my name. Promises you said you'd keep. Empty lines between the scenes. Was it wrong for me to trust? I'm still only 17. Don't you know you make me nervous still? You pull my thoughts apart. Though I've been trying to get you off my mind. Give me time, 'cause it still burns my lips to say your name out loud, my love. It's just my natural reaction to you, making me feel like I lost sanity. And I can't help but to miss you, though I know there's never a chance. Don't you know you make me nervous still? You pull my thoughts apart. Though I've been trying to get you off my mind. Give me time, 'cause it still burns my lips to say your name out loud, my love. Thank you. That was May I Ask by Luke Chang. Okay. And earlier you said, yeah, in our family that money is generally used for supersized birthday party for mom or dad. That actually sounds really fun. I'd like to have a supersized birthday party for my mom or dad sometime. Though my mom and dad both, I don't think they really like that much attention. Maybe it'd probably be overwhelming. But it's more like maybe something nice with immediate friends and family. Like what is it? Immediate family and friends. Smithy, thank you so much for the 21st month for using your Prime sub here. And I will stretch. You singing nervous in that song is one of my favorite words that anyone sings in any context. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. What a great honor. Thank you so much for saying that. I feel like these hours have just zipped by. Like I checked just now how long I've been streaming. I was like, wait, what? It's been nice. Probably because we had a lot of also interesting conversation going on. You'll reserve Madison Square Garden for my mom's birthday. And Pi's been routine. 3.14956933832784629350284197692999375070582071646462866898868. Right. They've been saying you're sophisticated, you're They're complaining, overeducated. You are saying all the words I'm dreaming. Say it after me. Say it after me. They will blame us, crucify and shame us. We can't help it if we are a problem. We are trying hard to get your attention. I'm climbing up your wall, climbing up your wall. Don't go there, 'cause you never return. I know you think of me when you think of her, but then it don't make sense when you're trying hard to do the right thing, but without recompense. And then you did something wrong and you said it was great, and now you don't know how you could ever complain, because you're all confused, 'cause you want me to, but then you want me to do the same as you. You were waiting for the elevator. You were saying all the words I'm dreaming. No more asking questions or excuses. Information's here and everywhere. Don't go there, 'cause you never return. I know you think of me when you think of her, but then it don't make sense when you're trying hard to do the right thing, but without recompense. And then you did something wrong and you said it was great, and now you don't know how you could ever complain, because you're all confused, 'cause you want me to, but then you want me to do the same as you. I don't want anything. I know it's not your fault at all. Anyway, as I do, it's not for Thank you. That was The Adults Are Talking by The Strokes. Okay. Got Yours by Maya next. And okay. You saw Maya live once? Oh my goodness. I hope to see her live someday too. I feel like that would be an awesome experience. Oh, for Faye Webster. Oh, very cool. Very, very cool. The lights are low, I'm alone with the feeling. Can you be the lead? When the lights are low, I'm alone with the feeling. Can I take control and hold on with believing? Yeah, I know it can look like I'm trying, though I can't seem to make up my mind. Let's go to another coast. Take me somewhere we can be alone. Baby, that way we'll get comfortable. There's nothing to lose except our clothes. And I really wanna let you know that I can never let you go. 'Cause I just wanna be only yours. And maybe I'll surrender, 'cause loving you is better. It's not worth it to fight it. I'm giving up. Let's go to another coast. Take me somewhere we can be alone. Baby, that way we'll get comfortable. There's nothing to lose except our clothes. And I really wanna let you know that I can never let you go. 'Cause I just wanna be only. Let's go to another coast. Take me somewhere we can be alone. Baby, that way we'll get comfortable. There's nothing to lose except our clothes. And I really wanna let you know that I can never let you go. 'Cause I just wanna be only yours. Oh, hi, Teo. Thank you. That was Yours by Maya. Oh, thank you, Biblical. 3 chords. Okay. Please tell Teo I love him. Yes, I will. We got a bit of Alcohol Free by Twice, which I've not tried in a long time. 너와 있을 땐 내게 신기한 변화가 있는데 자꾸 미소 짓게 돼. 아무 일도 없는데 자꾸 마법에 걸려 밤을 새도 안 졸려. 다른 생각 지워져 심장 소리는 커져. 사랑이 좀 쉬워져 그래서 빠지고 빠져 점점 너에게 That's what you do to me 나는 alcohol free 근데 취해 마신 게 하나도 없는데 너와 있을 때마다 이래 날 보는 네 눈빛 때문에 너는 눈으로 마시는 내 샴페인 내 와인 내 테킬라 마가리타 모히토 with lime sweet mimosa pina colada I'm drunk in you I'm drunk in you 너는 정말 특별해 전혀 독하지 않는데 낮에 별이 뜨게 해 한 모금 마셨는데 자꾸 마법에 걸려 밤을 새도 안 졸려 다른 생각 지워져 심장 소리는 꺼져 사랑이 좀 쉬워져 그래서 빠지고 빠져 점점 너에게 That's what you do to me 나는 alcohol free 근데 취해 마신 게 하나도 없는데 너와 있을 때마다 이래 날 보는 네 눈빛 때문에 나는 눈으로 마시는 내 샴페인 내 와인 내 테킬라 마가리타 모히토 with lime sweet mimosa pina colada I'm drunk in you I'm drunk in you Yes they all Yes they all Thank you that's a bit of alcohol free by Twice Thank you very much Hi to you Wait, I like the way you wrote Q biblical because I realized you're saving so much time because it's literally the same sound. You can just write the letter Q. Why do we have to have like 5 extra letters, right? Isn't it I don't know, 4 extra letters? I feel like the U-E's, U-E in Q is like endless. I don't know where does it end? Why so many letters? The U makes it fancy, yeah. Yes. I think I'm only gonna sing a few more songs though before heading out for today because I am tired. Yeah. She said when you're 저 문이 열리면 내 꼭 안아주세요. And thank you. That was About Time by Hoppy Pola. Oh, and yeah, hello, welcome in, Big Snazzy. Thank you for checking out the link for my new song. For those who are also new, I did release a song this month called When the Tide Met the Moon. Actually, no, it was last month. Oops. It was last month. And it is a pre-release track for my debut album. So it'll give you an idea of what you're investing in if you'd like to donate, or what you're investing in if you'd like to wait and become a supporter of my movement. No, I'm just kidding. If you'd like to just hop along on the ride and be part of this journey. 그렇게 너무 편하게 굴지 마요. 아직 너와 난 남이니까 어린애처럼 보채지 좀 마요. 아직 시작도 안 했으니까 아이들의 불장난 같은 사랑은 싫어. 오, 조금 멈추려 있을 뿐이야. 난 괜찮아. 아냐, 사실 나를 떠나보낸 그가 아직 너무 차갑게 식어버린 내 가슴은 아직도 그를 그리워해요. 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 Theo, step away from the camera. 그렇게 너무 밝히지 좀 마요. 세상은 원래 어두우니까. You heard what I said? 어쩜 그렇게 해맑게 웃어요. What? 자세히 보니 슬픈 표정이야. I've been there before. 어른들의 계산적인 사랑은 싫어. 오, 살짝 지쳐 있을 뿐이야. 난 괜찮아. 아냐, 사실 나는 나를 떠나보낸 그가 아직 너무 미워요. 차갑게 식어버린 내 가슴은 아직도 그를 그리워해요. 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 Thank you. That was Missing You by 21. I don't know why my cat is just sitting here, but right, yes, it is Teo. Teo has decided to sit here for the rest of the stream, I suppose. Okay, I think I'll sing Close to You and then find someone to raid for today. Yes. See how we are feeling, but thank you so much for the raid, Sora Iro in Prime. Welcome back. Hope you had a wonderful stream. Why do birds suddenly appear every time you are near? Just like me, they long to be close to you. Why do stars fall down from the sky every time you walk by? Just like me, they long to be close to you. On the day that you were born, the angels got together and decided to create a dream come true. So they sprinkled moon dust in your hair of gold and starlight in your eyes of blue. That is why all the girls in town follow you all around. Just like me, they long to be close to you. On the day that you were born, the angels got together and decided to create a dream come true. So they sprinkled moon dust in your hair of gold and starlight in your eyes of blue. That is why all the girls in town follow you all around. Just like me, they long to be close to you. 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 This is actually pretty interesting that Teo's just sitting here today. Thank you very much. That was Close to You by the Carpenters. And thanks to Osmond Solutions for the gift sub to Soda. And you said you're playing guitar today. Guitar stream as usual. Hope it went very well. Moment. Sorry, I just assumed Teo might appreciate some attention now. Hi, Teo. Hi, Teo. It's been over 3 hours without attention, huh? I'm sorry, Teo. I am here now. Teo is really, really an attention-seeking cat, like more than any other cat I've ever encountered in my life, so, yeah. But thank you so much. I'm sorry to those who just raided in. I am going to be wrapping up the stream. because I'm getting kind of hungry and also tired, and so I don't want to stay up too late today because I'm trying to do the opposite of self-sabotage, because I've been engaging in too much self-sabotage and lack of confidence and anxiety these days. So we're gonna change that around. Okay. We're making a lot of funny sounds too. Okay, who to raid? Let's see. Ah, tail. Okay, actually we got a lot of great musicians live right now. Let's see. That is why. That's right, turn that anxiety on its head. Yes, absolutely. I'm thinking maybe, wait, who should we visit? Let me just check that they're still streaming. I'm wondering if we should go back to Ray today, because Ray's always so talented. We are trying to help Ray make partner, right? Unless we can discover someone else new. Let me just check though, because it's always, oh, sorry. It's always fun to try to discover someone new. Nice painting, very impressionist camera, yeah. This looks promising. Let's see, shall we? Any all-time clips? No clips? Alright. Let's see. Maybe not. Still many DJs as usual. Okay, I do think I should take some time though to explore Twitch again when I'm not streaming. Just a bit to find some artists to follow in case I don't want to miss their streams in the future if they're very good. And please stick around for the raid too to support another musician. And thanks, Alchem. Thank you all for tuning in, really. I appreciate it very, very much. Okay, let's go to Ray. Ray Santos music today. I'm a fan, so I'd like to, for those who are new here especially, I'd like you all to hear Ray. She's one of Twitch music's treasures, so definitely worth joining the raid for. And what's it? Yeah, actually, I'm actually not sure what's, not sure what's going on because there's like a lot on his screen right now, but the music is still there, so please stay tuned, and thank you for listening today. I really do appreciate everyone's presence here and the support. Thank you for the donations. Again, they help so much, and it means a lot. It really means a lot. Thank you, zippers are cool. Thanks. Thank you, Skak, for modding today as well. Always an amazing mod. Thank you, Tom Maline. See you next time, hopefully. Say bye, J. Coper. Crazy Blizzard, thank you. I'll try to stream again in the next few days. We'll see when I can have time. If there's time earlier in the day tomorrow, maybe, but I'm not sure about that. So until next time, everyone, I will be diligently working on music for you all to listen to. Thank you so much for the sub, Ferradino, as well. Bye-bye.